Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this talk on soft C coaching and coaching certifications. I am Mamta Sharma, life coach, cognitive hypnotic psychotherapist, and trainer with iCharts and director iChart Support Foundation. We have with us Nitin Shah, CEO of iCharts and founder iChart Support Foundation, the person behind this amazing idea of soft C life coaching certification. Welcome, Nitin.
Thank you, Mamta. How are you?
I am good, and I hope everyone who is tuned in is too. So now I'm going to ask Nitin all questions that I have about life coaching certifications, and this wonderful model called Soft C in life coaching, so that all of you can make an informed choice about life coaching training and certification. So, Nitin, beginning at the beginning, what is life coaching?
So, all right. So, Mamta, we are in a situation. We are in like lockdown, and we are under quarantine, or we are all at our homes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all our previous plans have gone for a toss.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
when we are in this situation right now, obviously, all your
Hmm.
previous well-laid plans have gone for a toss, and also there is a sense of uncertainty about what you would like to do about future.
Yes, of course. I'm sure a lot of people are experiencing that.
So what would be that one thing that you would look for, that if I had someone like this with me, then probably my life would become easier right now?
Somebody to guide me, reassure me, somebody to help me set a direction. Everyone is saying we are going to now, it's going to be a new normal, a new world out there. So somebody who could help me navigate that.
Perfect. And would it be fair to say that a lot of people would be in a position like you?
Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, and not a lot of people and a lot of people from various walks of life. So students, entrepreneurs, uh, business people, uh, so all kinds of people.
Right? So now, would it be fair to say that these are people who are probably now looking for understanding what's happening currently more clearly,
Yes,
also be able to set their goals, their outcomes, in a way in which they can start working towards it now?
absolutely. I think that's exactly you kind of hit the nail on the head.
Perfect. So I'm going to take a story of
Right.
Abhishek, who's a trainer,
Mhm.
right? And
Okay.
he's a person who was conducting a lot of training programs regularly, had
Right.
X number of clientels that he had, and most of his programs were all classroom sessions, right?
Okay.
And all of a
Okay.
sudden, because of this lockdown, it just so happens that all of that work is stopped,
Right.
right? The income has
Mhm.
stopped coming in.
Right.
Now, would it be fair to say that there would be some level of frustration that will creep in his life at some point?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. And while he got onto this bandwagon of webinars and so on, and he started conducting a lot of these webinars, at
Mhm.
some point he realized that this is all happening free. He has to find a way to be able to earn some amount of money, right?
Correct.
And that's when he was talking to one of his other colleagues, and they told him that why not seek an expert help who can sit with you, who can help you organize, structure, and understand how you can proceed from here. And
Correct.
that's where our Abhishek met the trainer, the coach, right? And what did the coach help him do? The coach began by helping him take stock of what is happening in his life currently.
Okay.
What are the resources? What are the skills? What are the challenges that he's facing right now? Basically, what is happening in his current reality.
Okay. All right.
And once Abhishek was able to understand that, the next step
Hmm.
was for coach to help him identify what is the end outcome that he's trying to achieve. Because obviously, based on that outcome, coach would
Hmm.
probably be able to help him, guide him, move towards this desired outcome.
Correct.
Right? And not
Correct.
just did the coach help him identify what his outcome would be, coach
Right.
also helped him create like a detailed plan of action so that he can start moving in the right direction.
Perfect. Yes.
Right? Now,
Right.
many a times when you have goals and when you have a plan of action, you will notice
Hmm.
how there are places where when we don't have to kind of report to someone, then we kind of
Hmm.
become lax, right? And we stop doing the
Yeah.
things that we should be doing.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what the coach does is the coach
Hmm.
will also help will also help Abhishek by ensuring
Hmm.
that Abhishek has to report to the coach on a weekly basis
Correct.
with respect to what are the tasks that Abhishek had chosen in the previous week, whether he has completed the tasks or not. So it's almost like he's accountable, he's reporting to his coach. And
Right.
because of that reporting, the chances that he will continue acting upon the plan of action is very high.
Okay. Yes.
Right?
Makes sense. Yes.
So to
Hmm.
summarize, this is what the coach does, right? The coach will help you understand where you are, where you want to go. The coach will also
Mm-hmm.
help you identify the plan of action and then act as a reporting partner, as a responsibility partner, because of which you will continue acting and taking steps to achieve your outcomes. Make sense
All
till here?
right. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Perfect. So this is what coaching is all about majorly. Now, as an extension of that, obviously, coaching would also involve certain models, certain formats that the coach will follow with the coachee. The coaching process would also include the coachee filling up certain forms, documentations, to ensure that there
Okay.
is like uh, the entire process is being documented and we are able to observe the success that our coaches and our clients are experiencing.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
this is what
Right.
classical coaching is all about.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you've already kind of led me to my second question that I had in mind. So this is what coaching or life coaching is all about. Then what is so special or unique about soft C coaching?
All right. So as I discussed with coaching, apart from identifying the current reality, the outcome, the plan of action, the coach is
Mm-hmm.
also playing the role of a accountability partner, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
in classical coaching programs, obviously there are certain competencies that you're developing, which would include then empathy, which would include then questioning skills, listening skills, and a lot of other
Mm-hmm.
things which are traditionally required from a effective conversational point of view,
Okay. All
right?
right.
The
Mm-hmm.
challenge with classical coaching is that while all of this works,
Hmm.
there are places where the clients have certain thoughts and certain emotions that stop them from taking action.
Yes.
So, for
Correct.
example, I'm sure you would have people around you, or maybe you would have experienced this in your life where you knew exactly what needed to be done, but you would
Yeah.
just not feel like doing it.
Yeah, so there are some people feel lazy, or some people just don't feel like, kind of. So, for example, students, right? I may have created a schedule to study, but when I look at the books, I'm like, oh my God, this is too much. Who is going to do this? Or if I, let's say, want to promote myself on social media, I know what I need to do, but then I may feel shy, or what if it looks funny, or what if I end up ridiculing myself on social media. So yes, we do often face thoughts like that.
Correct? Which means that even if I have a plan of action and even if I have a responsibility partner who's there
Hmm.
to support me, who's there to follow up with me to ensure whether I'm applying the plan of action or not, the
Hmm.
truth is that unless I really, or unless the client in this case really learns how to manage their thoughts and emotions um, in a way in which they're able to restructure them, right?
Correct.
So then next time,
Hmm.
for example, when you're sitting on that laptop and you have this thought in your head that what if I um, make a joke of myself, unless you're
Hmm.
able to restructure the thought in a way in which you can feel good about the idea of posting,
Yeah.
the chances that you will post regularly is still unlikely, right? And that's
Yes.
the reason why changing thought becomes so important.
Okay.
Now, this is where
Okay.
classical coaching will fail. That classical coaching would revolve around the accountability partnership and so on, but they don't really have the tools to be able to help people manage their thoughts and emotions effectively. And
Oh,
even if the
yes.
client is or the coachee is taking actions, they're taking actions
Hmm.
because of the presence of the accountability partner, which means the results are
Hmm.
not actually as sustainable because at some point your coaching sessions will come to an end
Hmm.
and the coachee may
Yes.
go back to the original behavior.
Oh, okay. So what do you do?
Perfect. And that's where the Softy coaching program comes in. So with the soft skill
Mm-hmm.
coaching program, what we did was we incorporated a set of additional steps and
Hmm.
additional skills, which will help
Hmm.
the coach feel motivated
Hmm.
more intrinsically towards the desired outcome. And also in cases where they have thoughts, they have emotions which are stopping them from taking action, then they would
Mm-hmm.
also be able to manage most of them by themselves. And as a coach, you
Okay.
can teach them processes and techniques to do that.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
so now that I've covered why soft skill coaching, let me quickly explain what soft skill coaching really is.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So SOFTC as an acronym stands for S stands for situation, O
Hmm.
for outcome, F for
Hmm.
future,
Hmm.
uh, T for task, S for
Hmm.
situation, E
Hmm.
for evaluation, and A for assignment.
Okay.
Okay. And when we talk about future, in
Hmm.
future we have like further classifications that the
Hmm.
future has to be sensory specific.
Hmm.
It needs to include what all actions people will take once they have accomplished the future.
Hmm.
What are the additional skills and capabilities they would have developed in the future?
Hmm.
How
Okay.
would this future in the area in which they have set their outcome influence
Hmm.
other areas of their life?
Okay.
Okay, so for example, if you're working with finance, how would finance
Hmm.
influence their relationship? How would finance influence their health? How would finance influence their social life? So basically, you're not just looking at one area, but you're actually looking at the application of that one area in other areas of life, thereby making the entire process a lot more holistic and a lot more balanced,
Okay.
right? And
Hmm.
we also would obviously look at how would the coachee feel in the future once they've completely achieved their outcome.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
I want you to think and tell me if you were a coachee and if you were being
Hmm.
asked to describe so much about the future,
Hmm.
once you're able to describe it, what would be the
Hmm.
benefit of it? What would you
Hmm.
learn from this that will help you move closer towards your outcome?
Okay. So if you ask me, let's say about my goal that I have and what that future would look like, we are talking about once I have achieved my outcome, right?
Correct. So let's say you were talking about managing weight. So after you
Hmm.
have been able to manage your weight, post that,
Hmm. Hmm.
what would the day look like?
Oh, okay. So if I'm able to manage my weight and bring it to a level that I want to, then I probably would have a lot more energy than I have now, which means mm, I'll be able to do more, get more out of my day. So in terms of, let's say if I work say 5 hours a day now, I'll probably be able to, kind of squeeze in two more because
Perfect.
I won't be
And when you're
feeling as lethargic. Yeah.
perfect. And when you're saying all of this, I can further take you into details and actually ask you what are the specific things that you will be able to do in this future that you're not doing
Hmm.
right now,
Correct.
right? So
Yes.
give me a
Yes.
couple of observable indicators that when I see you in future after you have managed your weight, how would I
Hmm.
know that you have managed your weight? What will be the observable indicator?
Mm, how will you know that I've managed my weight? I've been able
Correct.
to manage my weight. Okay. So you'll probably find me more cheerful
Hmm.
all through the day. So not only in the mornings, but even during the afternoons and the evenings. So I'll probably be more. So you'll find me smiling if you're looking at
Hmm.
observable. Um, I would be talking faster.
Hmm.
Um,
And
okay.
and while you
Hmm,
think about this, if I were to
hmm,
ask, you don't have to answer this, but if I were to ask you to think about 10 major changes that will take place in the future, that will
hmm.
really transform your desire to achieve this future. Would you be able to think about those?
Can you repeat your question, Nitin?
So if I were to ask you to think about 10 things in future,
Hmm,
which would be so powerful once you've achieved this
hmm,
outcome, that if
hmm.
you knew this was possible, you would surely work towards this outcome full-fledgedly.
Yes, of course. And it can include anything, right?
Perfect.
Okay.
So
So
when
even something
Mhm.
as what should I say? Something as silly as fitting into a certain dress.
Yes, would that really excite you? Would that really make you feel happy?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Brilliant. So now that you know all of this, would it be fair
Hmm.
to say that if every morning when you were to wake up, these were the
Hmm.
natural thoughts running in your head about the future that you're working towards, would that help you
Hmm.
wake up with greater excitement, greater happiness?
Of course. That is like that's really exciting to look forward to.
Perfect. So with the future becoming so detailed, and what I've done right now is like really small. We literally go into 2, 3, 4 pages of detailed future with the
Oh,
client. Now, when you go
okay.
into so much of details, the client actually recognizes and realizes how good their life can turn out to be in future. And that by
Mm-hmm.
itself creates a lot of intrinsic motivation. So that takes care of one of the challenges about people not being motivated intrinsically, and that they are
Mm-hmm.
being basically made to act because they have an accountability partner.
Mm-hmm.
Second, more importantly, after you've created the future, remember I spoke about tasks.
Hmm.
So we would like any classical coaching model go into a really detailed plan of action, a task list,
Okay.
right? But what we do is we add a couple of more steps on top of it. We
Mm-hmm.
also ask people to identify hindrances, not just
Hmm.
which are based on their resources and skills, but also
Hmm.
based on their mental state. And what I really mean is,
Okay.
when we began and you said that there are places where we don't feel like doing it, there are certain thoughts or certain
Hmm.
emotions that come in the way. So we also
Yep.
help people recognize specifically what those thoughts, what those emotions are.
Hmm.
And the reason why that's important is because if you think of it, whenever people say that I'm not able to achieve something because of my resources, because of my skills, what they're basically saying is that I don't have these resources and skills today. But these
Mm-hmm.
resources can be developed, these skills can be developed, right?
Hmm. Yes,
You will
of
still need
course.
to go back to more tasks.
Yes, yes, to develop. Yes, developing the skill itself would become a task, right?
Perfect. Now, what would stop us from developing a skill and arranging for resources? The fact that we don't feel like doing the task.
Yeah, again, the same mental state that you spoke about.
Correct. So while we can help people recognize their resources and skills that they're lacking, it's
Hmm.
extremely important for them to really be able to pinpoint and identify what is the specific mental state, what are those thoughts, what are those emotions that are actually stopping them from moving towards their desired outcome, from arranging for the resources, from developing the skills,
Correct.
right?
Right.
And
Right.
once we help them identify these mental states, we have a
Hmm.
specific process which is a part of the coaching model itself, where
Hmm.
they would learn to identify what the appropriate alternative thoughts and emotions will be, which will help them
Hmm.
take action. And
Hmm.
we also will cover processes which will actually help you change those thoughts, those emotions for the clients.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Basically means that the next day when they wake up in the morning, rather than having
Hmm.
a thought 10 more minutes, their first thought will
Hmm.
be, I'll fit into that dress. Now, if that's their first thought, the chances that they will wake up and exercise is very high,
Yes, of course.
right? So, we are not just looking at using future as a motivator, we are also
Hmm.
looking at identifying specific strategies, specific skills that you as coaches can learn so that you can help
Hmm.
people change their mental states, which will then
Hmm.
enable them to develop more skills, arrange for resources, and also take the required actions. So, to that extent, it becomes a very, very comprehensive model, which classical coaching is not able to take care of.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Uh,
very interesting. Yeah. Yes,
so,
please.
I hope that answers your question in terms of why soft skill coaching and why is it different, because it adds in elements which are not a part of any other coaching program, as far as I know, and most importantly, it's done in a way in which it's structured enough to be a part of the coaching model itself. It's not that you're using a coaching model and then you separately try to use any other thought management process. Ki, "Acha, chalo, now I'll see how to manage the thought separately." The
Okay.
management of thought itself is a part of the process.
All right. So it's like more seamless.
It's more seamless. Correct.
Perfect. That would be wonderful, Nitin, because I know a lot of coaches, and I know also a lot of people who are struggling with issues, even now during the pandemic. So I think it all boils down again and again to the mental state.
It does, in fact, take the example right now. So a lot of people ask, uh, should we even do a coaching certification right now? Because people
Hmm.
are in such a state, they may not be able to pay. Would we be able to
Hmm.
recover our money for that? Well, I'll come
Hmm.
to the return of investment question probably in some time later. But just
Hmm.
logically think of it. We are all under a state where all our best laid plans have gone out of track.
Correct.
Help support
Hmm.
in terms of being able to move in the right direction, to be able to innovate, to be able to become creative, to be able to come up with better ideas to probably meet our daily requirements and earn more money.
Right.
Who better to connect to than a coach at this time? So if you think of it,
Absolutely.
coaches are like, coaching would become one of the booming fields in the coming days if it's not already, right? And on top of it,
Yes.
the biggest advantage of especially the type of coaching programs that we do, and that's actually one of the other advantages, that the
Hmm.
soft skill coaching is designed keeping in mind online coaching. So
Right.
while obviously we have more advanced coaching programs when it comes to face coaching,
Hmm.
uh, but they require the client to be in front of you. With soft C, the idea is that it's designed for people who are looking at setting up their career as a coach from the point of view of taking online coaching. What it does
Hmm.
is it reduces your cost dramatically to set up, because,
Hmm.
for example, Zoom or a lot of other platforms are now available free for one-to-one coaching.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
to that extent, your cost has literally come down to nil,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
With online coaching, your basic promotions would revolve around online promotions.
Hmm.
And as a
Correct.
part of our program, especially the mentorship program that we have post the workshop, we
Hmm.
have uh, modules. We cover topics with respect to how you can set up your own practice, how you can promote your work, how you can get more clients, and so on.
Okay. All right. All
Right?
right. Great.
So the Softy coaching program is built keeping future in mind, that even if this lockdown continues for a longer period of time, you are not only
Hmm.
developing skills to coach people, but you are developing skills in a way in which you could do it online and be able to recover whatever investments you have made and be able to set up a proper career based on that. Obviously, the underlying theme is that you're developing skills. Matlab, it's not just coaching, it's the skills that you're developing in the coaching program that kind of makes all the difference.
Perfect. Perfect. That's really interesting, Nitin. And can you also tell us how the program is structured? Like, what's the duration, and how long will it take for one to be able to develop all these skills?
All right. So the way we've defined the coaching, the soft skill program is it's
Hmm.
a combination. It's all completely online, but it's a
Hmm.
mixture of pre-recorded online courses and live online training, and then post-workshop
Okay.
live online mentorship and support.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. And how long
So
will it take? Yeah.
sure. So the live classes are 20 hours, which will
Hmm.
probably be broken over a period of 4 or 5 days, 4 hours or five
Hmm.
hours every day.
Hmm. Okay.
Right? The online modules would be around 7 hours, okay,
Hmm.
that you can complete after you have completed the classroom session, because they're like more
Okay.
supportive of what we are doing in the classroom.
Okay.
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 Um, the cost of those online modules by themselves would be around the cost of what the software certification you're offering right now. But that's being offered
Oh,
as a part of the coaching certification package,
okay. So like a bundle, right?
like a bundle, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then the way the course is structured, there is like the participation certification
Mm-hmm.
and there is the completion certification. So for
Okay.
participation certification, you can just attend the training program and that should be good
Hmm.
enough.
Okay.
Okay. For completion certification, you would need to complete the training program. You will need to
Hmm.
complete all the online modules, send us the certificates that you have completed the online modules.
Hmm.
And there would be a post workshop ongoing support mentorship for 8 weeks, 8 sessions, 2 hours every
O-
week,
Okay.
which you will have to undergo and submit 4 cases. So after
Okay.
your 4 cases have been approved by us, which means we are sure that you have been able to work with clients with the kind of effectiveness we expect you to practice, that's the time when
Hmm.
you get your certificate for completion.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
The way the costing is designed,
Hmm.
the costing for the training program, I'm saying right now, is
Hmm.
15,000. This cost will change going forward. And for the mentorship, which will be the additional cost, a mentorship and case submission and case approval would be 12,000.
Hmm. Okay.
And the overall number of hours then become around 20 hours for live sessions, around 7 hours for the online modules, and then around 16 hours for the
16 hours.
mentorship that we are looking at. So overall it becomes like a approx 43-45 hour module.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. I think that's very clear. And Nitin, who all can attend this program? Is there an eligibility? And one more. What if I'm already a coach?
All right. Should be the people attending this program. See, this is a practitioner program where you are
Hmm.
developing skills to work with other people. To
Okay.
use the same skills to work with yourself? The answer is yes. But
Hmm.
our focus is more in terms of helping you develop a career as a coach,
Okay.
right? So to that extent, join this program if you are looking at setting up a full-time or a part-time career as a life coach or a relationship coach or a business coach, right?
Okay. Okay.
Or like any other coaching you want to take up.
Mm-hmm.
So you that program. Then you would again benefit a lot from this course because some of the things that are covered in this course can also be covered as a part of a training program in group setups, which will probably
Mm-hmm.
help you in making your training programs more effective. And if you are in any line of work where you are dealing with people and you have to manage teams, so let's say you're an HR
Hmm.
professional or a team leader or a leader who needs to be
Hmm.
able to motivate people, who needs to be able to work with people more effectively, then I would
Hmm.
suggest probably this course is highly recommended for you.
Okay. Perfect. 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 Uh, Nitin, there is some, I think, some network issue at your end, or is it me? I don't know. So both the audio and video is a little uh, sketchy.
Okay,
Can
but
you
are you
hear me
able to hear
properly?
it clearly? I can hear you
Yes.
perfectly.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Yes, going forward, Nitin. So once I also know of health coaches and relationship coaches. So once I am a trained soft C coach, can I specialize in a specific area? Like business coaching, relationship coaching, or is it just life coaching? And what kind of coaching
Okay.
sessions will I be able to conduct with my clients?
Okay. So, see, the coaching principles remain the same across all specializations in coaching, right?
Hmm.
So, to
Okay,
that
okay.
extent, you are developing the skills to work with all kinds of clients. That said, let's say you want to
Hmm.
become a relationship coach, right?
Okay.
Then you would require certain additional information about relationship in general, right?
Right.
Because then you may also have to bring in personality models. You may also have to bring in the ability to work with people in terms of the way they receive information, they give out information. You need to
Okay.
also be able to work. If you're doing relationship coaching, you may also be able to work with both the partners together. So how to work with them. So if you're
Hmm.
already someone who's in the field of relationship, or you
Hmm.
are a relationship trainer and you do this course, then you should be able to work with relationship coaching also. But if you're only
Okay.
doing the soft skill certification right now and you don't have
Mm-hmm.
much of an understanding or information about relationship, then I would
Hmm.
suggest that you either undergo specialization in relationship coaching later on, which we do
Mm-hmm.
offer, or
Hmm.
we would also recommend certain books and so on that can get you started. Generally, because the coaching principles are same. Once you have the information set from those areas, you will be able to
Hmm.
combine that with the standard coaching practices that we have, right? And that
Okay.
that should be good for you. The same will be true for business coaching and entrepreneurship coaching, where you would need additional set of information about how entrepreneurs work,
Okay.
right? So if you have that understanding, then you can combine that with what you are doing in life in the soft skill coaching certification, and that should help you practice with people more effectively, right? And even in those areas of business coaching, executive coaching, and performance coaching. Uh,
Okay.
Generally, my personal assessment has been that people who have done courses with us earlier, it's
Hmm.
only for relationship and parental coaching that
Hmm.
they require additional set of information
Hmm.
apart from what we have covered in the soft skill certification. Apart from
Hmm.
that, in any other area, whether it's
Hmm.
life coaching, business coaching, executive coaching,
Hmm.
clarity coach, um, mind coach, or
Hmm.
passionpreneurs, as some people call themselves nowadays.
Hmm,
All
hmm,
of these
hmm,
are,
hmm.
well, you would be able to use the exact same principles and work with all of these areas.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's interesting. And Nitin, during my mentorship or people who choose to join, will they receive any help in choosing a niche? For example, I understand that these are all niche specializations, right? So will they get help in that, and how to set up a practice for people who are completely new to the field and so on?
So, in as far as mentorship is concerned, during mentorship, there are two things that we emphasize on. One is you
Okay.
being able to set up your own practice in terms of where do you get your initial clients from and all of that. And
Right.
second, one, when you're working with clients, to actually be able to monitor more regularly the kind of work that
Hmm.
you're doing with your clients, so that we can also
Hmm.
assist you and help you if in case you're feeling stuck somewhere or if you need some guidance or some support,
Hmm.
right?
Okay.
So we
Okay.
would take care of both. So the way we have designed the program, like you asked, right? That what if I'm
Hmm.
already a coach? Should I still do this
Yes.
program? So the
Yes.
soft skill model by itself is very comprehensive. Even if you're a coach who has been practicing for years, you will
Hmm.
realize that the soft skill coaching model completely changes the way you go ahead with the way you work with your coaches and your clients. Okay, but then you may not
Okay.
require assistance in terms of really mentorship or in terms of setting up your own practice, because you already have a practice and you already have taken enough cases and have enough confidence to know how to apply the model in your current line of setup, right? So then you don't need the mentorship. Then you can just stick to the certificate of certificate of participation, attend the training program, and then you are good to go. But if you're someone who's
Okay.
starting afresh, then I would recommend that mentorship one is an interesting one, simply
Hmm.
because then it also gives you the additional support to be able to like really go out and set up your practice.
Right. And that does make complete sense, right? Perfect. I would like to have some hand holding if I'm absolutely new. So that does make complete sense. And Nitin, now that we're talking about costs, I'm sure a lot of people also would like to know about the ROI or the return on investment. Although, while you were talking about the costs, it was really amazing because no coaching certification is so as affordable, and you're talking about a really comprehensive program. So I know of coaching programs, which runs into lakhs and lakhs of rupees. Um, Yet I have seen people, struggling in their practices and so on. So, but still, for the benefit of our audience, what kind of ROI are we looking at?
All right. So, Mamta, a couple of things. So, I'll answer the ROI question first, and then I'll also take up another topic about why are we offering the certification program at such a
Profit,
subsidized
yeah,
price, for the lack of any
right,
other word,
right,
right?
okay,
Uh,
okay.
so the current costing, the way it's designed, is 15,000 for the participation
Hmm,
certification, right? Which means
hmm,
on an average,
hmm.
a coach charges around 2,000 rupees per session with their coaches, right? Now, when I say
Right, right.
2,000, this is still the lower limit. Matlab, the people who have gone through training with us generally charge anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000 per session.
Okay,
But I'm
all
taking the
right,
lower limit to 2,000 per session. And on
okay,
an average, every coaching assignment would have around 8 sessions.
all right,
So, which means with one client, you will generally have 8 sessions of work,
right,
right? Now, let's say you were beginning at half the price that I've told you, which is 2,000. So,
okay.
even if you charge 1,000 per session from your clients, two
Hmm.
clients means you have 16,000 in terms of your recovery
Right,
returns. So,
right.
basically, in two clients, you recover your entire cost for participation.
Oh, okay.
And the additional two clients will also give you the recovery of cost for your mentorship and so on.
Right, perfect. That makes
So
sense.
in the kind of environment that we are in, I think finding four clients at 1,000 a session where you can actually show them observable returns
Hmm.
is, I don't think it will be too difficult.
Yeah, in fact, I think they should be able to recover all their costs within the first month itself. I mean,
Yeah, in
given
fact,
this.
think about it. Think about people around you right now who you
Hmm.
think would probably benefit from coaching with
Hmm.
what we have spoken.
Hmm.
Um, and if you were to let them know that you have these skill sets to help them achieve this,
Hmm.
would they be interested?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure a lot of people are looking for direction and, guidance, but of course, from an expert, from somebody who's really skilled at what they're doing. So, yes, definitely. Definitely.
Right?
All
So
right. Yes.
that's the return on investment. Now coming back to the other question that I was saying about why are we offering this courses at such a subsidized price, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Right.
see, originally when we began our organization, this was like
Hmm.
7, 8 years back. Our target
Hmm.
audience was psychologists, psychology students,
Hmm.
right? And our most comprehensive program is meant for them, which
Okay.
is like really comprehensive. It's like 27 full days of training, classroom, and then online modules and ongoing support and so on. Now, the
Mm-hmm.
challenge that we had was we knew we had a program which was really powerful. That
Mm-hmm.
said, we knew that the target audience that we had, which was psychologists, psychotherapists, a lot of them, especially psychology students, are not in a position to pay 2 lakh rupees for a program,
Right.
right? So we actually had to keep our most comprehensive program subsidized because of our target clientele,
Okay.
right? And personally, I have a huge soft corner when it comes to mental health and um, uh, emotional issues and deeper issues. So I realized that that's not an audience that I want to let go of only because of money. There is a lot of good
Right.
that we can do over there, right?
Perfect.
So now,
Yes. Yes.
if our most comprehensive program is priced at
Mm-hmm.
around a lakh something right now,
Mm-hmm.
the smaller programs that we have, which are a subset of the most comprehensive program, right,
Hmm.
cannot be more expensive than that,
Mm, right.
right? So
Right.
the before the soft certification, we were conducting what is known as a cognitive hypnotic coaching program,
Mm-hmm.
which basically incorporates what everything that we are covering in soft C, but a lot of
Hmm.
advanced processes from hypnosis and NLP, so that you can also use those processes with your clients.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
we realize that obviously when you are doing online coaching, advanced NLP and hypnosis processes you will not be able to run.
Hmm.
So the idea of creating a soft skill coaching program was from there, that some of our participants got in touch with us telling us that we know that soft skill coaching is really useful, but we are not able to work with clients on a face-to-face setup right now. Can we do something which will be based on online setup
Model. Mm-hmm.
model? So we already had the techniques. I just had to tweak and tell them how to apply the same techniques that they've covered, and which techniques not to apply in the online format. And once we
Format.
did that, that eventually gave us the format for the soft skill coaching, right?
Okay.
And because even in the cognitive hypnotic coaching and psychotherapy program, we have been using soft C as the bedrock of the questioning tools that we use with our clients. The
Mm.
same model gets applied over here. It's just that the intervention techniques are more relevant to what can be done online.
Okay.
Okay. Now, our comprehensive cognitive hypnotic coaching program, which I actually think is more comprehensive than any other coaching program in the world right now. Okay, I may be a bit
Mm-hmm.
biased towards the program. I am the one who has created it, but I think I have an objective sense of being able to tell that. Also, if you check out the website, you'll realize how comprehensive is that. Now, if that
Okay.
program is being offered, which is like a 12-day classroom program plus online modules and so on, at
Hmm.
56,000 EST, then uh, this is like a 20-hour program, right? So I have to keep the cost in sync with that.
Correct.
And
It
that's
does
the
look
reason that coincidentally this program has turned out to be so cheap.
perfect.
Okay. Uh,
It does.
but depending upon how things turn out, if we realize that lockdown continues for longer and we can't do the cognitive hypnotic coaching program for a long time, and there are a lot of people are going to move online, then probably the soft skill coaching certification would become more expensive and the prices for everything else would further go up. We'll see how we will work with psychology students and so on later on, but probably we'll find a way around it. But the costs can go up. I don't know whether they will go up or not right now because it's kind of difficult to say. It all depends upon how things turn out.
Mm-hmm.
But even if the cost goes up, that doesn't really make much of a difference in terms of the quality of the program, because the quality is any which way is very high.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Then that I think you've answered all any and all doubts that I had. Uh, okay. Nitin, apart from being a coach, because we are talking about a host of very useful skills. What are the other areas where the skills developed during the programs, will be beneficial or will come in handy?
So see, there are, like, when you are doing a coaching certification program, there are a list of competencies that you develop, And those
Yes.
competencies technically are applicable in every area of your life. If you were to become more patient listener, if you are able
Mm-hmm.
to ask the right questions, right? If you are
Mm-hmm.
able to empathize with your clients more effectively or with people around you more effectively, if you
Correct.
could communicate with them in a more persuasive way,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if you are able to help people around you, including yourself, manage your thoughts and emotions, I think
Hmm.
I think of the different areas where you can apply all of these skills.
Perfect. Yes, yes, of course. Yes, of course. And Nitin, what kind of support? So, I understand that there is mentorship, but once I'm also through the mentorship and I've started coaching clients. What if I need some support later on?
You can always connect with us. All the trainers are available for all the participants. And even if you have not taken the mentorship program, that's true even then. So it's
Hmm.
not that the
Okay.
support is only provided to people who have paid for the mentorship program. If you've done a
Hmm.
course with us, we do provide extensive support, and it's almost like a lifetime support. We never kind of say no to you if you have any questions that you're asking us, right? The only difference with mentorship is it's more structured. Matlab, we know that we are making you go through a mentorship program. With
Okay.
otherwise with support, the idea is that whenever you have a question, you can give us a call. Whenever you get stuck with a client, you can give us a call or send us a message, and we would be able to help you with the entire thing.
Okay, that is really excellent, Nitin, because I think, I mean, one may need help at any point of time, right? Because there are all kinds of problems and coaches out there. So that's very reassuring. Thank you so much. And
In fact, Mamta,
yes.
we expect that. See, you have to understand when
Okay.
people initially are becoming coaches, there
Hmm.
are a lot of things that can happen, right? There is one about skills, second is about their confidence, third is there are different kinds of clients that they get. So at
Hmm.
times they just need to be able to have that someone along with them who can just guide them, support them.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and we have had people who have been like with us for 10 years and still they give us a call at times because you have certain unique cases that just come up your way, right?
Yes. Yes.
So,
Yes.
and because these are practitioners program, these are not a self-help program where I can teach you something and tell you go and apply this in your life. It's a
Hmm.
practitioner program where my responsibility is far greater. I'm not only responsible for the training that I'm providing to you. I'm
Correct.
technically also responsible for the people that you are working with because you're working with them based on what you have learned from me,
Perfect. Yes.
right?
Yes.
So because of the fact that the responsibility is very high, we understand that the support that you will require may be ongoing, and that's okay. I
Hmm.
think that's why we are here.
Okay, perfect. That makes perfect sense. Nitin, what about? I want to now talk about certifications because what should I say? There's a lot of discussion around certification in the field of life coaching. So, what about that? And when somebody gets certified as a soft C coach, is there some kind of affiliation with the coaching association or federation? Does that help? Is it even important? And if you can please answer all those questions.
All right. So the thing about coaching certification is coaching is not a regulated field, and this is
Right.
worldwide,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Which
Yes.
means there are no universities that really offer you uh, a degree in coaching, and even if they do, then it's a separate issue. But it's not. Matlab, you are not legally mandated to have a university degree to practice as a life coach.
Correct.
Now, this is both good and bad. Obviously, bad because quality you can't
Hmm.
really keep track of,
Hmm.
right? And good because it gives an entry level for everyone who wants to become a life coach and set up a career,
Right.
right?
Right.
Now, because there are no legal requirement, while
Hmm.
there are a lot of coaching associations and coaching federations,
Hmm.
right, which are basically again private bodies of people who have come together to say that we will form a coaching association so that we can regulate the practices of coaches. But in
Hmm.
reality, truly, do they have any legal binding? The answer is no, right?
Hmm.
And the costs involved with getting your courses approved and so on is
Hmm.
so high that the overall cost of training program goes up, and that's also one of the reasons why some of the coaching programs are so expensive, because even if they want to keep it cheaper for their participants, they are paying like a lakh, 1.5 lakh only for getting their course submitted for approval, and then it's like a
Uh,
3 yearly process of renewal and so on. So eventually, if any training organization or any coaching certification organization pays for that, they are going to recover that cost from their participants, right?
hmm.
So that's one of the reasons why for this program. For example, for the cognitive hypnotic coaching program, we have gone ahead with a affiliation with the international coaching, right? But with this
Okay.
particular program, we've chosen not to because of a couple. Objective with this is more skill building that we are
Mm-hmm.
focusing on. That we want you to attend this program,
Mm-hmm.
know that the kind of skills you will develop in this program are unique and are
Okay.
comprehensive. Right?
Okay.
Second, we want to keep the costs in check. That's
Mm-hmm.
important for us,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Uh,
Right.
in future, in future, if
Hmm.
there is enough demand for people who've done courses with us, we may go ahead with any of the coaching affiliations.
Okay.
Um, I'm saying we may, but I'm not completely convinced because the cost involved will be higher. So any person who insists that they would like us to have a coaching affiliation, we would have to kind of charge them for the additional costs and so on, right? Um,
Okay.
which I would not be in favor of, but then that's how it would turn out to be, which is one.
Hmm.
Second,
Hmm.
the reason why we have also not gone for the coaching affiliations is because there are many coaching federations worldwide, and some
Hmm.
of them give you affiliations and membership based on the number of training hours and the cases that you submit to them. So even if
Okay.
we are not affiliated to those coaching associations,
Hmm.
um, it's always possible that if you want, you can directly approach those associations. They have their membership levels. You can check which level do you fit into based on the number of hours of training that you've gone through, and
Hmm.
submit your case to them, and they would still approve your membership, and you can become a member with them. So the thing is, you will
Okay.
anyway have to pay to them. I don't see a point while you pay to us first, so that we pay to them, and then say, later on you again pay to them because you want to become a member with them.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
And
Uh,
lastly, any coaching organization that tells you that a coaching certification is required to legally practice, they're lying to you.
hmm. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Okay. Because as you said, it's not regulated. There are no government requirements or licensing requirements as such in the field, right?
Perfect. While I'm saying this, just to clarify, this is a life coaching. If you tomorrow decide that as a life coach, I want to work with intense negative emotions and disorders, that you
Hmm.
can't. That's not what you are getting trained to do.
Okay. That I believe falls under the realm of therapy, right?
Correct. And for that, a background in psychology would be necessary.
Necessary.
Though around 75% to 80% cases that you will actually get, or people
Hmm.
that you will connect with, would actually
Hmm.
require coaching. They wouldn't really require therapy.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. That's, I think, quite clear, quite fair enough. Nitin, as you said that you have a larger coaching program which is called Cognitive Hypnotic Coaching, and which is far more comprehensive and includes other skills that people can develop. So once I have the Soft C certification, and in future, if I want to go for the larger program as well, can I do that? And if yes, then what would be the process? What would it entail?
Okay. So the primary difference between the comprehensive cognitive hypnotic coaching program and the soft skill certification is that we add in all the techniques of NLP practitioner in the program,
Okay.
and many advanced processes from hypnosis, including metaphors, including conversational hypnosis, and the different ways of inducing a hypnotic state as a part of the cognitive hypnotic coaching program.
Oh,
While
okay.
everything that you've covered in soft skill is also part of it, but it's a lot more than that. So because
Okay.
you've already done the soft skill coaching certification, and after
Mm-hmm.
that you're going to go for the cognitive hypnotic coaching program, there will be
Hmm.
certain discounts that will be available for you. At least if nothing else, at least the cost of the certification of participation, which is 15,000 rupees, that would be offered to you as a discount for your cognitive hypnotic coaching program,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
right? So
And
there
then,
are so there would be a discount available over there, which is
hmm.
one. Second, while the discount is available, you, apart from the differential in the pricing, you will also have to pay the venue charges for the days that you're attending the
Okay.
session. But still, there will be like at least a discount of around 10,000 when it comes to the upgrade from SOFC certification to cognitive hypnotic coaching program, as opposed to
Hmm.
doing the CHC direct.
Okay. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Uh, okay. And Nitin, is there anything else that I may have missed out on that you would like to add? Apart from the fact that I'm sure we'll be sharing the link to the website and the link to the pages which has all this information out there in the comments, and
Correct.
probably a mail ID where people can connect with us if they have any specific individual questions. So, is there anything that you would like to add to the for so whatever we have discussed?
I think now whatever we have discussed kind of more or less covers what soft skill coaching is all about. As I said, just to summarize, the reason why we feel that soft skill coaching is probably the most comprehensive coaching model is
Hmm.
because of the fact it working with thoughts, working with emotions as a part of the model itself, which no other
Hmm.
model actually does. Right?
Hmm.
Even the most popular coaching models would only eventually revolve around helping people identify the current state, the desired outcome, the plan of action, and then acting as a responsibility partner with them. Even the
Hmm.
ones that talk about emotions will only talk about identification of emotions, so as to say. But to actually help people change their thoughts and their emotions is not a part of any standard coaching curriculum that I'm aware of, right? And
Hmm.
at the price at which it is being offered to you, this is like a steal.
Perfect. Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely, for sure. All right, then. Thank you, Nitin. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who's watching this, who has joined us. You can always leave a comment wherever you're watching this, or write to us. And especially all the details are there on the iCharts website, which is www.ichars.com. That is www.ichars.com. You can get in touch with Nitin or the rest of the team, and we'll get back to you almost as soon as possible. Thank you so much, Nitin.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you had an interesting understanding of what we have discussed today. If you have
Yes,
any questions that we
definitely.
have not addressed, please get in touch with us. I've left the comment with the course page. On the course page, you'll also have the option of watching the webinar again. And I'm also leaving my contact number if you would like to directly get in touch with me.
Perfect. And please share this with any people that you think may benefit from this discussion. It would be great if you can do that. Thank you so much, Nitin. Thank you, everyone who has joined us. Bye bye for now.
Bye bye. Take care.